Hello everyone, welcome to today's virtual recreation yoga class presented by PSP. My name is Danielle and today I will be guiding you through a relatively gentle class, and we will make use of a block today if you have one or two, and if not, don't worry, you don't absolutely need it. However, if you have some books or even a pillow, then maybe take a moment to grab that, and we will get started. Alright, so starting in a comfortable seat, we will take a few breaths as usual. However, before we do that, I'd like to take a moment to just arrive in our seat, and this is called easy pose. However, it's not always easy for everyone, so there are options. So if you find it difficult to stay in a cross-legged position, I'm in half lotus right now, but you can just stay in a regular cross-legged position. And sometimes this is not that easy if your hips are tight and your knees are cramping up. So with the block, you can place it right under your bum, sit a little higher, and this helps send the knees towards the ground and help you have a straighter, more comfortable back. So this is great for when you're staying in easy pose for longer periods of time, such as meditation or breath work exercises. So yeah, just check out where you're comfortable. So I'll let you choose what's best for you for arriving in today's class right now. So once you find a comfortable seat, whether it be with the block or not, I invite you to gently close the eyes and roll the shoulders back, reaching the top of the head towards the sky. And we'll begin to take a deep inhale through the nose, sending it all the way to the bottom of the belly, and exhaling through the mouth. Very good. Really detoxifying breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Exhaling as much as we can, really emptying the breath. One more time. Very good. And slowly we will start to make some neck rotations, making circles in one direction, going very gently with control, and noticing here the little areas of the neck that may be speaking to you, maybe wanting more attention. And feel free to stay in those areas a little longer. Gently, when you're ready, switching sides, going the opposite direction. Noticing now if you're still with your breath. If not, bring it back to your awareness. Very good. Slowly coming back to center. And here we will inhale, reach arms up, reach towards the sky. Exhale, sending the right hand to the left knee, twisting, looking towards the back. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Left hand comes to right knee. Very good. Inhale, come back to center, reach arms up. Exhale, palms together to heart center. right arm above the left, coming into eagle pose for the arms. So our hands are intertwining here, and we're going to gently lift up the elbows and round the back. And here, option to also fold forward towards the ground. Seeing if you can maintain your sit bones on the mat. Stay with your breath. We're really creating space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, release the arms. Maybe roll the shoulders. And now we will bring left arm above right, intertwining the hands for eagle, lifting those elbows. Inhale. Noticing the space between the shoulder blades. You can round the back to notice that space even more. And exhale, we can option to fold forward. Very good. And coming back, inhale, releasing the arms, exhale. Very good. Now gently move to all fours. And here with the hands directly beneath the shoulders, we'll flip the right hand so the fingers are pointing towards your knee. So this might feel quite uncomfortable, but just do so with your own limits, and breathe into the body. Very good. One more breath. And we can gently flip that hand back and roll the wrist. And we'll do the same on the other side. So left hand comes flipping, so the fingers are pointing towards the knee. And if you don't feel much, you can also shift your bum a little bit forward. And you should feel it there. So finding your own limits here. Breathing into the body. And very gently allowing the hand to come back to its natural position. You can roll that wrist. Great. And here we will inhale, reach the right arm towards the sky, opening the body towards the right side. Inhale and exhale, sending the arm through and dropping the shoulder on the mat, dropping the head. Very good. Taking a breath here. Option to bring the left hand around the body, hooking your right thigh. Noticing the sensations here. One more breath. And gently unraveling that left hand and pressing into the mat to lift up the right arm back to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to center. Very good. Inhale, we'll reach the left arm up. Opening the left side body. exhale, reaching underneath and dropping the shoulder on the mat. Perhaps bringing the right arm to hook on the left leg. Deep breath, and gently unraveling the hand, pressing into the mat, coming back into all fours, and just taking a moment to arrive. If you need to, at any time, make movements with the body, it's always welcome. You're sovereign in your own body. So I'm always just your guide, but ultimately it's up to you. So inhale, we will lift up the right leg. I'm doing my left so you can see me here, but so we're lifting up the leg and keeping the knee bent. And here we will send the knee towards the shoulder and the head towards the knee. We're kind of crunching together and coming back and dropping that right knee. Very good. And then we'll do the same on the other side, lifting up the leg, knee still bent, crunching, sending knee to shoulder, head to knee, holding and coming back with control, dropping the leg. Activation here in the muscles. Press the toes into the mat, lift the knees, and find our downward facing dog. Option 2, keep the knees nice and bent here. You can pedal the feet. We're sending the chest towards the thighs. We're sending the tailbone towards the sky. And here we'll bend the knees and hop or step to the front of the mat, forward fold. Very good. Inhale, reach all the way up. Perhaps finding a slight back bend here. And exhale, forward fold. Very good. Inhale, reach. Right leg back, drop the knee, open the chest, inhale. And here, feel free to take your block and place it right under the right hand. And we'll lift up the left arm towards the sky. Easy twist. Very good. One more deep breath. And bringing left arm back, removing the block. We'll tuck the back toes and find our downward facing dog. Very good. Finding our Ujjayi breath. If Ujjayi breath isn't in your practice yet, we're contracting a part of the throat so that your breath is making an ocean-like sound. And you're breathing through the nostrils for the inhale and the exhale. It helps bring more awareness to your breath and helps
elongate your breath as well. Very good, and dropping the knees to the mat, dropping the chest and the chin. Inhale, moving for cobra. And tucking the back toes, pushing ourselves up all the way into downward facing dog. And here we will lift up the left leg towards the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale, make sure your hips are nice and squared for this variation. And exhale, bending the knee, bringing the left leg through, extending the leg towards the right, and we're lifting the right hand, coming into fallen triangle pose. Very good. Hips are lifting, arm reaching, and exhale, bringing right arm back to the mat, lifting that left leg back for a three-legged dog. And exhale, bringing the knee through and dropping the foot between the hands, dropping right knee. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Very good. Exhale, planting the hands into the mat, tucking the back toes, lifting the knee. We'll find our forward fold. Very good. Inhale, reaching arms up, slight back bend here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, send left leg back, dropping the knee, opening the chest. Inhale. Here again, taking our block so it can come right underneath the left hand. And we will open up towards the right, lifting right hand towards the sky, easy twist. Very good. And dropping the hands, moving the block. And here we will tuck the back toes, lift the knee, find our downward facing dog. Inhale, dropping the knees. Exhale, dropping the chest and the chin. Inhale, coming through for cobra. Exhale, planting those hands in the mat, tucking the back toes, lifting ourselves up, moving to downward facing dog. Very good. Finding your Ujjayi breath, contraction in the throat. One more breath like this. Very good. Inhale. We will lift the right leg now for our three-legged dog. Again, hips are nice and squared. Inhale and exhale, bending the knee, sending it forward and extending the right leg towards the left side. Left arm comes up towards the sky for fallen triangle. Very good. Keeping those hips nice and up, not allowing yourself to fall. Very good. Reaching, bringing the left arm back to the mat, reaching the right leg back towards the sky, our three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bending the knee, sending it through, pressing the foot between the hands. We'll drop the left knee and open up the arms, inhale. Very good. Opening the chest, looking towards the sky, making yourself really big. Exhale, palms on the mat, tucking the back toe, lifting the knee, and sending back foot forward for forward fold. Very good. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms together to heart center. Maybe closing the eyes here for a moment. Tuning into the body. Noticing your feet in the mat, rooted into the earth. Very good. We will inhale, reach arms up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, plant both hands into the mat and step or hop to plank pose. And here we will just drop the knees gently to the mat and send the bum back for our child's pose. You can allow the forehead to rest on the ground. If you believe you could use the block here for your head, you may also do that. If you'd like, you may also take your block and place it on the mat right for your forehead to press against it. So finding whichever variation is best for you today. And we'll take 5 deep breaths here, so enjoy the moment of rest. Gently, we will begin to lift the hips up, pressing into the hands, sending the hips forward and pressing into the feet so we can come into our upward facing dog. Opening the chest. You might need to adjust yourself here, sending hips back, adjusting the hands. We're finding our upward facing dog. And here we will flow between our upward facing dog and our child's pose a few times. So really arriving in your upward dog, and when you're ready, exhale, moving back into child's pose. Inhale up for upward facing dog. Really pressing into the feet so your thighs are lifted from the mat. Exhale, child's pose. facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. One more time, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. And gently coming back to all fours. And we will tuck the toes and lift the body all the way up. And here we will begin to find camel pose. So this can be tricky for some folks, so just be mindful of your own limits. So we will lift the arms up and exhale one at a time, reaching the arms for the heels. So your chest is opening, you're sending the hips forward. And here, once you've arrived at a comfortable place, you can play with dropping the head, but in a controlled way. We don't want to completely drop the neck, just very gently. Your glutes are flexing here, pushing forward at the hips. And slowly coming back, releasing. And another variation of camel pose is just simply bringing your hands to the lower back and allowing the hips to be sent forward while the shoulders and the head fall back. I personally find this one even more challenging, but it's up to you to try. Very good. Slowly coming back. And here we will untuck the toes, send the hips down, and we will be finding hero's pose. So the legs are together, the thumb on top of the leg of the feet. And here, feel free to use your block and bring it right underneath your bum to give you that height. So find the variation, whether you're using the block or not, for our hero's pose here. I invite you to close the eyes, palms facing down on your thighs, just grounding in this pose. Noticing the sensations in the body. Notice the patterns of the mind. Let go of any unnecessary thoughts coming through. Just coming back to the body and the breath. Good. So gently, we will remove the block if you are using that, and walk the hands in front of you for all fours, tucking the toes, lifting the knees, downward facing dog. right knee, shift the body forward, dropping the leg in front for our pigeon pose. And here, once again, if you'd like to make use of the block, you may place it right underneath that right hip. So I'll show you on the other side, just as such. So this helps so that both of your hips are the same height. You want them to be nice and squared for pigeon pose. So finding whichever variation is more comfortable for you, either with the block or without. And inhale, lifting up the chest. And exhale, sending the hands forward. And here, if you have a block, you may need to have another one for your head to rest. Otherwise, you can just remain on your forearms. Taking a few deep breaths. Very good, and gently sending the hands closer and opening the chest. Inhale, looking towards the sky. And if you're using a block, you can remove it, plant the hands into the mat, tuck the back toe, lifting up into our downward facing dog. Breathe here, and inhale, we'll bend the left leg, sending the body forward and finding our pigeon on the other side. So try to mirror whichever version you did for last on the other side. So if you used a block, use it again. First, we'll open up chest. Inhale, look towards the sky, and exhale, walking the hands forward and dropping down. Taking conscious breaths here. Very good. Slowly walking the hands forward, opening the chest, looking towards the sky. And exhale, remove the block if you were using it. Plant the hands into the mat. Tuck the back toe, coming into downward facing dog. And we'll drop the knees. Cross the legs behind you to roll onto your bum, sending the feet forward. And here we will try a pose that I really like. It's called supported fish. So we're using our block for this one. Once again, if you don't have a block, you may use anything that could replace this, so a pillow or some books, whatever that you have in your home. And here we are going to lay down, and the block should be placed right beneath the shoulder blades, so about mid-back. You'll extend the legs. And here, we're dropping the head, but if that's too much for you, if you have another block or another pillow, place it underneath your head. So we're dropping the head, and then we'll reach the arms above the head. Very good. Really opens up the chest area, opens up the heart center. And option here to keep the arms by the side if it's feeling like too much. Breathing here. Very good, and very slowly we will bring the knees bent and lifting up our bum to remove the block and resting our backs onto the mat. And here, bringing both knees to chest, we will cross the right leg over the left, cross legs, and you can grab hold of your calves or close to the knee and just gently pulling the legs towards your chest. Inhale, exhale, gently. Very good. And releasing. We'll do the same on the other side, crossing left leg over right. And very gently bringing those legs closer to the chest. We're feeling the stretch in the glutes, the hips, perhaps even in the thighs. And gently releasing, uncrossing the legs. We'll bring both knees to chest. Allow your knees to open wide and rock from side to side. Do any movement really that feels good to you here. So you're always, able to have freedom in your movements and explore what feels good for you. There's really no right or wrong as long as you're tuned into your body and not, crossing any limits, your own limits. So really getting in tune with that and just noticing what does my body want right now. So all of us are different, and what I'm showing you here is just what I'm showing you, but maybe your body wants something else. So whenever you're done exploring, I invite you to rock on your back a few times. Yeah, I really like doing this. So just a few times. It helps also with lower back pain. And coming all the way up to a seat when you're ready. And here we will finish today's class with a 5-minute meditation. So as I expressed earlier, it
may be beneficial for you to use a block under thumb so that you are more comfortable for the meditation. Because it's really hard to stay in a meditative state if you're just focusing on the pain in your hips and knees. So you can use a few pillows. You can, also bring pillows under the knees. Really make yourself comfortable. And when you're in a comfortable position, just gently closing the eyes. Reaching the crown of the head slightly higher, just noticing the length of your spinal cord elongating. And tuning into your own breath, allowing it to return to a natural state. The palms can face up or down. And I'd like you to imagine the crown of your head opening up and receiving white light, sparkly white light coming through the crown of your head and slowly making its way through your body. As this white light moves through your body, you're observing the sensations from top of the head through the face, the back of the head, the neck, very slowly noticing this white light moving all the way down to your toes. Now that your body is filled completely from head to toe with this white shimmering light, you notice that the space around your body begins to glow. And the white light is expanding outward, touching everything that you encounter. Spreading all around you. The energy is more abundant than what you could imagine. It continues spreading beyond everything that you've touched and came across, every being that you've encountered. It expands to the entire planet, and the entire planet is now engulfed in shimmering white light. Slowly coming back into your own body, noticing the sensations of your body. Gently beginning to open the eyes. And take a deep breath here. We will bring the palms together and we'll create some heat in the palms. And here, placing those palms anywhere on the body that need a little bit more love today. Very good. And bringing the palms together to heart center, thanking yourself for taking the time to get on your mat. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Namaste. And be sure to check out PSP's other virtual recreation offerings in the link in the description below.
Be sure to like and share our virtual recreation videos to all of your social media platforms.